ceilings are finished as far as strapping goes. I've got all of the 1x4s on. I've got all the fixtures lowered to accommodate the strapping and the drywall. Everything's straight, everything's flat, everything's ready. After the last video, a few people left a couple comments asking if I was going to insulate the walls for soundproofing, and I got to thinking, and that's a pretty good idea. I had not thought about that, but for not very much money, you can just toss up some paint rolls of insulation and really reduce the sound transfer between rooms. So we're going to bang that out real quick and move on to the next thing. Well, that wasn't too bad. That's going to make a nice difference. There's no echo in here. Pretty cool trick. So this is just a stud, a wall stud, not an 8-foot 2x4. It's like 7'8" or 7'9". I just use this, lay out all my cuts, because the tops of the next few stud bays are angled and they get progressively shorter. Kind of cutting these as I go, but basically a machete works perfect. This thing has come in so handy for this build, from shaving foam, cutting insulation. You get 4 stud bays per roll of insulation, so it's easy to figure out how much you need, usually. Let's see. $7 feet. And the last one is not a full bay, so I'll slice that lengthwise. Wind is really blowing outside today, and you can't even hear it. So this will start like that, and then I'll cut the angle. So this is a wire. I'm just going along here. My little slicer. Don't have to go all the way to the paper, just make enough room for the wire so it doesn't get all bunched up. Do this before you staple this part on the other side. Just makes it a little neater. That way you can work that in like that. Around that wire. Just like that. Cool. All right, first bedroom is done. Let's do a sound check. I'm out here on the loft where it's all open. Hello? Check, check. Not bad. Check, check. It's echoing off the walls inside here now. But sound stays in here, doesn't go out there. Pretty cool. Remember when it was all echoey in here? So I ran out of pink rolls and I went and I got these packages of pre-cut bats. And these are so much better. The insulation is better. Like it seems like it's packed better. And it fills the stud bay perfectly because it's pre-cut for stud bays. This is just a way better deal. And it's actually cheaper. And this is just fun to do right here. All ready to go. So the other thing about these is I ordered 5 more rolls, thinking I was going to get rolls. I ended up getting 5 packages of this, and this is like 3 times as much insulation as what's on a roll. So I'm just going to do all the walls in the house now. no echo. Well, that was a couple days of extra work that I wasn't planning to do, but I'm so glad I did it, and I'm so glad I did all of the walls. It's made a really big difference. It's a huge improvement. Not very much money, a couple $100. I would definitely recommend this if you're building before you put drywall up. Insulate all your interior walls for sound, and I'm sure it adds a bit of thermal improvement as well, but it's definitely worth doing. And it was a good project while the weather was bad outside, gave me something to do inside. The good news also is that it's been in the 60s last couple days. It's going to be 62 degrees tomorrow, and we are going to pour our concrete porches finally. We've been waiting about 2-3 months to do this. The weather's been bad. Finally, we have weather that we can pour. I've got 24 yards showing up. We're going to get it done. Fingers crossed everything goes right. There's a lot of things that could go wrong, but that's going to be our next video. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you then.